and they have the 2 center backs that's inside the box. Remember, it's allowed. Yes. So now they want to build up the play. So now, with the tall players, we can win the ball. And then we start playing the winning. We win, and we must make sure we win the first ball. You know, that's the first ball. No? When is the second ball?
Ayagala nnyo tunyige like tumaleko opponent waffe obukakamu ku mupiira tumusuuza omupiira tusobole okugenda mu maaso mangu ddala okusookera ddala ku balumbi okutuuka ku bazibizi. Ffe essuubi lyaffe ng'abazannyi nti buli mukisa ogujja tugenda nago nti buli koki gwe baba baleese gwe tulina okugenda naye era mu kukolagana ewamu naye tugenda kuleetawo enkyukakyuka mu ebyo nkiwa ayina ebimu abalabe badde batalina era betugenda ogenda nabyo mu maaso tulabe nga tutuuka ku buwanguzi mu buli kimu kye tukola. Enteekateeka etandise leero etwala obwongo etwala buli kimu kye tukola okulaba nga tutuukako olunaku nga tuteekawo embeera ey'enjawulo ku mipiira gyonna gye tubadde tuzannya era nga nze nsuubira buwanguzi nze ng'omuntu sigenda kwogerera balala naye nga nze wenkyogedde nkiwa n'abalala we bakola ki we bali.
Of course, I think the first few months it will be difficult for players to understand my philosophy, how I want to play. I can tell you now, even in the third session that we had, they were a bit sluggish in the first one. The second one, there's more pressure. The third one, I put them under more pressure. And I think with pressure and with understanding, the performance has improved. Some players were better than when they've started. So for me, I'm happy for the friendly. It's going to be very difficult for us. But being with them now for, I think, 4 sessions we'll have with them. And Morocco, the girls stay full-time. But that's the beauty of the game. We've got to think out of the box, come up with a plan. We could see even now a tactical session at the end. Some still struggle to understand it. But I think the more we do it with repetition and giving them the confidence that they can do this, I believe we might have a chance. But there's still certain units that is a bit of a concern for me that we need to fix. Every day. Even if you see I bring a flip chart to the field, because this morning we could not do it in the hotel. But in the morning session we'll have video sessions specifically looking at Morocco and how they build up, how they play. I want the girls to see. I've already mentioned what Morocco do, and we put it on the flip charts so they understand. The one team managed to do it, the yellow team. The green team struggled a little bit, but I believe it's a process. They're still shy. I asked them a question. They're all talking amongst us, but they can't tell me about first and second ball. But those are things, I know when they get used to me, I'm going to have a problem keeping them to be quiet, you know what I mean? But for me, it's about pressure. Even if I have to demonstrate, it's all about pressure. There's no space, there's no time. And that is something that I think they will eventually learn. But I must admit, I did put them under pressure. But that's the only way I know we're going to get better. If I look back at the way they've played football, the long ball, and they kick every ball away. I don't know if you heard, but I'm so pressing them on keeping that possession. There's no reason to give the ball away. There's no pressure, you know. So it gives them time to make a decision. So for me, it would be if we can just play a bit more of a game that a football the Ugandans would love to watch, you know. Now I see we're watching, the ball is going. I don't want us to watch that game, you know. I want us to really bring more possession, a bit more flair. We have players here that has flair, but we've got to use them in certain positions, and I believe they, even with the flair, helps to keep the possession, you know. And I can tell you, I'll be so happy if I can just see a switch of how they can demand this game. And you can only demand this game when you're in possession of the ball, you know. So that would be a smile on my face if I can just see that. But I still need to do a lot of, I was away for 2 weekends now to go and look at some players. I picked a player from She Corporate Barbara, and I brought in another player. I was at Makerere University. So weekends and weekouts, we need to build a formidable team. This is only the start, and I can see some players are struggling, some a little bit ahead, and those are ones we need to encourage so that they can do better. And the others was already doing well. We need to push them even further, you know. So that will be, for me, it's about the performance, not always about the results, but the performance, to see these players playing very, very good football for the at least.